Hi, this is Jeanie Buss. It is Tuesday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I do have green on. It's my pass. And we're on our way to the game. And I'm going to see if Phil has anything interesting to say today. Phil, what do you think?
Well, just listening to the radio, and the radio was talking about a lady's been doing good news for a while. That's the name of the gospel is good news. So she's been spreading the gospel for a while. And, in this time when every bit of news you hear is so depressing, it's kind of nice to have a sports team that, you can root for and you feel good about, because at least it, lifts the melodrama of the day. And, that's one of the things I've always liked about sports is I think it reaches the community and reaches across lines of language, color, race, and so I think it's a really good thing. So as Lakers, this is the most ethnic community in the world, and we're providing really a community source for these people. I mean, that's my thought. That's the good news.
That's a very good thought. And how do you balance winning and losing? Because if you talk about what a team means to a community, the Laker fans will be there tonight hoping for their team to win, but what about the Philadelphia 76ers fans? I guess, it's a give and a take, huh?
Well, it's kind of funny. There's a few clubs in the NBA now that have prayers before the games. Mm-hmm. They actually have ministers come out and offer a prayer. And, usually those ministers, wish for the best game possible, the most competitive and the most fun game for the spectators to watch, and that all the players, arrive at the finish point in good health, no one gets hurt. Mm-hmm. So those kind of generic things I think are always fun. And as a promoter of Positive Coaching Alliance, PCA, we always say that we want everybody to perform well. Let that last minute or 2 minutes be who outperforms the other team, not who underperforms. And as a coach, you always want to take the other team out of their offense and make the other team do things they don't have to do and exploit their weaknesses. And that's what you do in this kind of a situation. But yet it can be done with great fun, and it can be done with a lot of balance.
Nice. So what's the prediction for tonight?
Well, tonight's really a young, fast, aggressive team. Now, you know that their coach was fired, Maurice Cheeks. I think it was before Christmas, actually, in mid-December. And Maurice, really a fan favorite in Philadelphia, having played on their last championship team in 83, 82. Was really a run-and-gun kind of coach. I mean, he liked different defenses, but his assistant, who's now the head coach, has kind of unified these young guys, and they've taken, a mistake and made it positive. Elton Brand, who left L.A. and went to Philadelphia for a large contract, has been injured and out for most of the season. That was supposed to be the guy that was supposed to bring them into, playoff contention. Meanwhile, since that time, they're about 10 games over 500, and now are 2 games over 500 for their whole season. So they played exceptionally good basketball for a young team without really, a power player in their lineup that was supposed to be a scorer. So it's a real good story in the NBA right now, is that one of the quote-unquote interim coaches is having great success.
Great. Well, we wish you luck tonight, and happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
You bet.
Thank you. This is Jeanie Buss signing off, and there'll be more later. Talk to you later. Bye. Hi, this is Jeanie, and it's after the game on Tuesday, and unfortunately the Lakers lost. It was a disappointment for all of us that were there watching the game. Actually, I didn't think that was going to happen. I guess none of us thought it was going to happen that way. Let's see what Phil can add to the rest of it. Hi, Phil. Oh, are you getting some kisses from little Princess Cujo?
Yeah, she needed some kissing.
So, any light you can shed on the subject of tonight?
Well, it's not easy after leading by 14 points in the fourth quarter on your home court to lose a game like that, get outscored 32-20 in the fourth quarter. A lot of it had to do with Kobe not ever being in rhythm, in the second half.
Because he was in foul trouble?
Yeah, he had to sit almost all the third quarter. But we had a really nice lead, 11 points at the end of the third quarter. And, it was our defense that let down, and that's one of the keys. That's really the key. That give up 32 points in the quarter, it's going to come back and hurt you.
It's disappointing because tonight Boston lost.
Well, really, Cleveland was on the ropes, and while they weren't on the ropes, it was a really tight game. And we're not really looking at Boston so much as we are Cleveland.
Right. Just to keep that best record, it doesn't really matter. It's what we do, not what anybody else does.
Sure enough.
So, will things be better on Thursday?
I don't know. What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
We have a team photo tomorrow.
Tomorrow's team photo.
So it's a really important game to win because everybody will come to the team photo grumpy tomorrow.
Ooh.
Because everybody will be, feeling like they were either responsible or irresponsible in the game.
And then Thursday, Golden State comes to town.
I thought we may lose to Golden State because, we have squeaked out 2 games against them on the court. And they're not quite as good on the road as they are on their own court, but we're not playing very well right now. And I thought, well, that might be a game that, we might lose because it'd be getting into a scoring fiesta, but tonight we made up for it.
Thank you. All right, let's see what happens on Thursday. Stay tuned.